Viewer discretion is advised for this video. This video may get a little sensitive. Before we dive into this topic, I just want to say to anybody who is going through a hard time in a relationship or they feel like they can't escape, you can get the help that you need. All you have to do is speak up. But without further ado, like I was saying, this topic may get a little sensitive, but we're about to dive into this. So today I got this story that I just came across. I'm a little late to the party, but I just want to use this as an example.
She's back in the news again, and it looks like her life is still the exact same toxic mess it's always been. This came after she came on social media and exposed her baby daddy, Levon, for putting his hands on her in front of their 5-month-old daughter. She even went as far as posting several graphic videos and photos of Levon dragging her on the ground and mercilessly attacking her. She went off of social media, got herself a man, and recently welcomed her daughter in March of this year. We all thought she had finally gotten her life together. That was up until a few days ago when she made some very disturbing posts about how her baby daddy Levon had been physically mistreating her ever since she gave birth to their daughter. It turns out that she's not been living a quiet life after all. In the video she posted, Levon can be seen putting his hands on her right in front of their home. He was just kicking her while she was lying on the ground, and every time she would try to get back up, he just hit her again. She also posted these extremely graphic photos of what her face looked like after that specific attack. She deleted the video immediately after she posted it, but of course, the internet is way quicker than that. She followed it up with another statement, where she basically made it clear that she was not gonna leave that man.
The fact that you posted the aftermath makes staying with him no sense at all. Why put the man on blast knowing he get backlash? His family and your family is gonna see it just for you to stay with him anyway. I feel like that's a direct contradiction. Am I wrong? You're basically saying, look what he do, look what he did to me, look. But it's fine, we good. Don't worry about it, we good.
Yeah, y'all heard that right. She basically said she loves him more than she loves herself, and that this ain't the first time he's put his hands on her. But this was the worst one yet. She said, "I love that man more than love myself, and it's honestly really sad. But unfortunately, this is real life. I know the easy way out is to leave, and that's better said than done. This doesn't happen this extreme often, but Levon definitely has a problem. He's gonna get the help he needs. Right now, there's no room for mistakes, and he knows that. Whoever says they're there for me will be supportive of me no matter what I choose to do. Y'all know I give a MF for hell, but there's no excuse for all that whatsoever. My point in sharing this wasn't to attack him. It was for him to see what he does is wrong and take accountability and make a real change."
Wow, this is just sad. Not only did you stay with this man after letting the world in on your relationship, but it isn't the first time he's done it either. And the problem lies right where she said she loves someone more than she loved herself. There is no other person in this world you should love more than yourself. And when I say this, I'm talking about love and not priorities. Don't get me wrong, they are two different things. But how do you expect to love somebody else if you can't even love yourself? That'll only lead to an endless cycle of being unfulfilled by other people. And in relationships, you falling short every time. I've been in those moments where the only thing that repeats in your mind is, why is she even with me? Because she loves you, dumbass, and you don't. You don't love yourself. And so you gotta learn to love yourself first before you try to facilitate it anywhere else.
So as y'all can see, Bad Baby pretty much told us she was gonna stay without actually telling us. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, "You love him more than yourself." Okay, do you love your daughter more than him? Do you love her enough not to grow up and see the trauma of one parent she loves beating the crap out of another parent she loves? Do you love her enough to protect her peace and innocence? Love her enough so that the trauma you dealt with, she doesn't have to? Another person said, "Once she said she loves the dude more than she loves herself, there's really nothing anyone can do at that point. She needs to seek therapy ASAP because she really will go back to dude. Some women just don't make it out of relationships alive."
Look, y'all, if you ever find yourself in this situation, please get out of that. Please get out of that. Because if they can do it once, they can do it again. When she had the kid, it was not about her anymore. Once you delivered that child, it's not about you anymore. You now have a duty for the well-being of that said child. Notice how I said well-being, because you don't necessarily have to raise the kid, but more or less make sure that they have the environment in which they get a chance to be in a healthy family instead of a dysfunctional one. So if he did this once, he could do this again, and he's already showed you that. Now what if he starts putting hands on the both of y'all? Then what? Are you gonna cry out for help then? I hope not, because the only thing you're gonna hear back is a unanimous "I told you so." But hey, maybe I got these people all wrong. People like this, they're gonna change from this point forward. It was just a mistake. This is the last time they putting their hands on you. From this point forward, they're gonna be better to you. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Please seek help, speak out, do something, especially if you got kids, because you're not harming just yourself, you harming the kids too, whether it be direct or indirect, whether it be passive or active, whether that person directs their violence towards your kid and not just you, or they see what's going on and then they grow up to think that this behavior is okay, whether they are molded to act out this behavior or to seek out this behavior. You need to be more mindful, because these kids are very impressionable. Even if you don't got kids, you need to get out of there, because it's not gonna get better. It's not. Once somebody put their hands on you one time, it's up. There's no reason to stay. I can't see it any other way. Don't put your hands on nobody. You know what happens when you stay? It literally tells that person, oh, I can get away with doing this. Don't put your hands on nobody. That's just point blank, period. If you're putting your hands on people in a relationship, you don't need to be in a relationship. They need to learn how to control their emotions and not lash out and be violent. But like I said, this specific situation happened a while ago, but I just wanted to use it as an example to bring awareness to this topic. But if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me get y'all feedback, thoughts, and comments. I'm out this joint.
Oh, oh, oh.